What's up, guys? Reading Books here with another episode of Coach Me to Conq 3, where I beg the AoE4 community to get me out of gold hell and up into the upper echelons of Conqdom. We're doing something a little bit different today. I played a game against Yushi that felt a little bit grindy, and I forgot to record it. So what I thought is that I'd try to just run it through caster mode and kind of explain what I was thinking about at certain stages of the game, and maybe you guys can give me some tips sort of on mindset and about like what I should be thinking about, what's sort of more important as the game goes on. Somebody requested that I give this a shot, and so let me know what you think of this format. All right. So my basic opening here, I'm going to go into a horseman build, is to the first unit comes into gold. First 2 units, go on to gold, and then everything goes on to food until we age up, right? I got a house going down. In terms of my scouting path, I just kind of took like a lap around this direction. Later on, I'm going to find out that his gold is back here, and this becomes kind of a central point of attack during the game. But, you know, on Cliffside is really interesting. These openings in the center can just be blocked off really easily, and we're going to see that a little bit later. Okay, so nothing too fancy here. I'm thinking about, you know, Jushi wants to go fast castle and get into Lancers. Is something that's been happening to me a lot lately. I think that's kind of where maybe the meta is kind of driving. Fast castle into Lancer, into aggression, right, while I'm still in feudal age without anything to really counter that. So, going up the Abbey of Kings, I'm going up with 4, and these 4 are going to build a stable immediately, right? So, during the age up, I leave 6 on food. Do like this. I leave 6 on food, and everybody else rallies to wood. As soon as I age up, I should have enough, exactly 150 wood, to pop a stable down and get a horseman going right after that. So let's see if that works out here. Okay, so the stable goes down. It's gonna feel like you're about to get popped as well, but you're gonna have enough wood. These guys are gonna have enough wood to be able to do that. Okay, so just checking out his base. At this point, I knew where the Meditation Gardens was going up. And I've got a I've got a horseman in queue here. So these guys are just going to rally over this direction and hopefully harass the gold. Now, this was something that I saw him do. He got off of gold, which I thought was really wild. Maybe he thought he had enough for the age up, or maybe he like saw my horseman coming out and he was worried or something. But he started going into his own horseman. Like right away. What is he building? Not building anything yet out of this. Scout. Oh, so he's gone. I didn't even recognize that he went pro scouts on during the game. So I don't know, man. Would Jushi, doesn't that feel a little bit slow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure he should get off gold just for that. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. So at this point, I've got a few horsemen out. I'm kind of harassing the wood line a little bit. Obviously, he's not going to get that fast castle on me. And not quite macroing yet into that. But what I did see is on this drive-by was a barracks. And so I immediately started putting down and producing a few archers to counter. Obviously, he's going to make spearmen to counter my horses. So I'm going to make archers counter his spears. Man, I should have seen. I guess I was looking away. I should have seen. If I see 4 or 5 scouts, like obviously he's gone pro scouts. So do a little harassment here. I built units. I just want to use them. Looks like I got a build kill there, which is nice. Can't really push this because they have the rocket going on. Let's see what's happening back home. It looks like I am starting to macro up. Yeah, I've got 9 on gold. That means I'm macroing up to castle age. Let's just take a look at how this fight plays out. Yeah, so microing, just kind of trying to micro the horsemen onto the horses, keep them off the archers. I think I go in a little bit too far here. I think I commit, knowing that his army is starting to kind of build up back here. I think I commit a little bit too far, and yeah, you can see that the military difference is pretty stark here. And I'm going to get wiped at this point. So sometimes when I feel like my units are going to get wiped, I'll try to pull some of the higher value ones, like the king out. I shouldn't have lost the scout. That was a mistake. So now I'm in trouble, right? Because I'm trying to macro to castle. If he had pushed at this point with 19 guys, he may have been able to get over here and get me off a gold. Which at this point really doesn't matter. But if he gets me off a gold and I go castle, then I can't really build anything that I want to build. So Anyway, King's Palace is coming down. Let's fast forward just a little bit. Got a good amount of farms going. Using my food bills to do this. Because I want to get enough wood to just kind of build a few production buildings to build a palace. Not what's it called? Monastery. I want to build a monastery right away when I hit castle. Start macroing for these. Okay, about 12 minutes into the game. Got a little bit of an eco lead on him, and that should start gaining now that I've got both TCs producing units. Okay, let's take a look at what he's got going on. So he's just pro scouting out of his mind. He's going to get all the deer stacks. He's also got the Shaolin monks already going out to the relics. Just good for him, right? Is he up yet? Yeah, he is up. What did he go up with? Oh yeah, that makes sense. He went up with the Shaolin monster. Godas. Interesting. Okay, so I get one relic, which to me felt pretty good. I actually didn't know about these two relics. I didn't scout them. I do know that he never picks this one up, so I don't know if he scouted this one either. But he's going to have a 4 relic game, which feels bad, but, you know, is what it is. Starting to build up a little bit of a military, and we're trying to gain that lead here. I may have gone idle on my TC a little bit here. Let's fast forward until we start seeing a little bit of action. Looks like we're just kind of posturing up. Oh yeah, I do go in here, and I'm going to try to do some damage. So I see, you know, I've got all these units. I'm not really sure what I can be doing with them, and I just decided to kind of make a poke. Get a couple of kills here. Feels good. One more. Let's just take a look at what happens in this fight here. Yeah, so I see this, and I just want to go back into the gold. So at this point, what is this armor look like? Yeah, palace guards, spears, monks are annoying, and just a couple of lancers. I think we're going to trade fairly evenly here. Again, this is like, I felt like I was so deep into this that I'm not getting this army back, so I might as well just try to do as much damage as I can. Obviously, he took me out pretty well there, but I am messing back up at home, and I'm making the switch now into, so once I saw the Jugno, making that switch into Man-at-Arms and kind of get rid of some of the spears. I think I do make some more spears here, but we got the tower up because I got scared about the gold, and let's see if he actually pushes this. Speed up just a little bit. I get a lot more, so I've got a lot more eco, but he has a lot more military at this point. And these SOBs you're going to see are a theme in this game that are just freaking so annoying. Oh, I thought I barricaded these guys. I sent them to the wood by accident. Whoops. Yikes. Man, those Nesta Bees are brutal. So I think at this point, as soon as I saw these Nesta Bees, I started throwing up, throw some barracks. I think I started throwing up stables really fast. Let's find out. I should be reacting to what I see, right? Got some guys on stone now. I know I'm going to need to get some keeps in order to like push out on the map and get some of this gold. Yeah, there come the stables. So now the eco lead is starting. I'm starting to feel the eco. Getting a little bit heavy on wood, so I should be building more production buildings. That I really should be doing is popping down some more farms. Although I got 40 guys on farms, so maybe this is should just be straight into production buildings. Yeah, and here we go. I'm just expanding out onto this double gold. Pulled the army over just to make sure they're not going to get harassed as that goes up. I think, man, I don't know about you guys. What do you think? A lot of people lose games building keeps because they try to force it up with their, and they just get their villagers slaughtered. Sometimes it's like reactionary, but I don't know. A lot of times, oh, these guys just aren't working. A lot of times I just think people lose games trying to force a keep up when, you know, maybe they should realize that they need to take their losses and just get rid of it. Okay, building a little wall here so that we can't just have lancers like coming straight underneath me, and forcing any kind of A-moved units not to be able to like go around. All right, so this is a problem. We got walls and we've got Nesta Bees. We've got a little horseman raid that's going to happen over here. The idea is that I'm going to pull these guys behind and actually catch the siege. I actually meant to group this over here with these guys, but oh well. We have a superior army here and a producing horseman like crazy. 22 horsemen. The idea is to go and raid, and it does look like that worked. I mean, he saw that this was coming, and I thought these were Jukunu at first. Other crossbows. But he's got that front line of Palace Guard, so those guys get slaughtered. Big army coming piling up here. And a few Nest of Bees. What do the Nest of Bees cost, by the way? One's been curious. Wait, they don't come out anymore? Yeah. So 300 gold. So they are expensive when I get on top of it. That's 1,200 gold right there. Watch me get slaughtered by 4 Nest of Bees here now. Yeah, I was doing some work over here. Trying to get him on those SBs, but lost the whole army, so he equalized there. But now we're going to feel my eco effect, because the eco is allows me to continue to pump crossbows and men-at-arms into this, which I think is a good composition against what he can make. Right, obviously he's making a lot of crossbows, which are going to counter my men-at-arms, but I'm also making horsemen, so I can get around and try to counter those as well. So 4 nests of bees, man, that's 1,600 gold. Oh, no, that's 1,200 gold. Where else is he getting gold now? Oh, he's got tons of stuff in the back. And, I mean, as do I, right? So we're just vacuuming up all the gold. I'm getting a little bit out macroed on gold here. I should be, like, dropping a market right now and actually putting this into food, I think. Where's my armies? 57. Where's the army go? Oh, I pulled them back here because I had a bunch of low units and I want to heal them up back at the Abbey. Only a few horsemen here. Only 11. 33 men-at-arms. And well, yes, so this is another thing that I wanted to do. So, you know, going up the middle here is going to be annoying. So my thought was, why don't I make a couple of not springles? Why don't I make a couple of trebuchets? Start sieging this stuff down slowly. Force him to like come out. If he wants to come out and like take me, then he needs to come out and take me. I've also pushed my guys onto all these sacred sites, with the idea that if he sends a force over there, then he's going to have less military to like deal with what is about to come here with his trebuchets. So I got trebuchets coming. I think I also have a couple of mangonels on the way, but I'm popped, right? So I'm going to need to kill off a few units for this to come out. Another thing that I really have been thinking about and trying to do is at least have a king on the field sort of all the time, because that passive healing is massive in a fight. You know, if I can heal some of these units up to half, that's huge. All right, little horseman right on the right. Simultaneously kind of pushing up into the center, trying to just kind of pull his forces away. It's going to be an easy fight for me. I got so many crossbows in this that his palace guard should just melt. Of course, that freaking nest of bees, man. Five nest of bees, they're brutal. So I'm getting wiped, but I am pumping. I have so much stuff in reverse that I'm just pumping uncontrollably into this. And once my horsemen were able to get back there, this really stifles his attack. So we're just grinding now, because the ability for the mangonels to come out is huge. Still grinding a little bit, but once these nest of bees go down, I know that my economy is much better than his, just by just kind of seeing what I've been seeing. So I'm able to replace my army immediately, and he's having a hard time with his. Okay, so now we're gonna take it slow. I got these trebuchets. The idea is I want to pull this back, and I don't want to do too much damage here. I think I pulled these guys back pretty quickly. Yeah, I just want to start using the trebs to attack down and use my eco advantage to make sure that I've got all these guys. I think I get another king going to heal these guys up out in the field, but I'm not sure. I hit stand ground eventually here. Yeah, there we go. So let's see what he's doing. He's going into his farm transition, so this is the perfect timing actually for me. Man, look at this. If I could just get him off gold. It might be something I think about later. Next time I play Jushi is like in this later stage of the game. If I can get him off gold, nothing to do. So we're taking down the main TC. I knew he was on 2 TC from earlier. Okay. Another thing I like to do as soon as I see it catch on fire, I like to push in, because that's usually when he'll try to pull like some villagers, and sometimes I get some real picks. All right, big fight. 30 crossbows, 20 men-at-arms in this fight. Probably needed more horsemen to get around the back. And again, I'm taking it slow. I've got 2. I'm also I'm going up with the Berkshire, so I'm trying to pull this stuff back simultaneously. One of the mistakes that I did make in this game was not to have outposts up, so I'm getting that buff. And you can see that my king is in here now because they're all getting that healing. But I should have had outposts up immediately when I was taking all these fights. I mean, not having like the 30%. I never get network citadels either, so that's another pretty big mistake. Let's see. I'm getting all my normal upgrades. And at some point I'm going to... Oh, yeah, right now I'm putting a castle here in the back to secure up this gold, which I saw on the map was something that was close for him. I did not see this until it was too late. That he had a little bit of a force there. And so now... it's kind of the writing on the wall, you know. Now I'm starting to push in, and I'm trying to pop him. These things give you 40 population. So if I destroy the other one, it's popping. Take a look at what's happening here. All right, so it looks like he abandoned that. I'm just going to take this down, continue getting gold. My next idea was just to push forward a little bit and put another keep here. But this game's going to end before that. Dang, look at all these nests of bees. Holy cow. But his front line just wasn't strong enough. Getting back here with lots of horsemen. I'm pumping out of my mind. My eco is super strong. I should be turning this maybe into food. And we're about to get incendiary arrows, so my arrows will do a little bit better to siege, and it'll be a lot better, you know, taking out those nests of bees. So what do you guys think? Give me some coaching tips. Maybe you heard something as I was talking there about mindset, or let me know what you think about this format, you know, playing the game and then kind of explaining what I was thinking as I was playing it later on as the video. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate all that you're doing. On that one, we did go up to Platinum, Plat 2. I've been kind of hanging around there the last couple days, kind of going up and coming down. So appreciate everything you guys are doing. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.